What's good, people? What's good? How y'all doing out there? You know, it's early. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna run through it. I'm gonna run through it. I ain't gonna wait. Whoever miss it, miss it. You know what I mean? First and foremost, give a shout out to everybody who's in the building. Hit that like button as you come in. And we're gonna get to it, man. We're gonna get to it. Big game last night, man. Lakers lost that Ice Trae, man. Ice Trae put the nail in the Lakers coffin. The thing about Trae Young, and he had 20 assists. And he had 20 assists, right? The thing about Trae Young, the thing about Trae Young, he got some dominance to him. That's why when people say superstars and stuff, he's tricky, but he has dominance because you can know he could perform in the playoffs. He had 20 assists. Like, that's the thing I'm really talking about. You know what I'm saying? He had 20 assists. The man could get dominant, and the part that killed me, I'm gonna say what's up to kill some little more time because a lot of people coming in. My boy Sean Family, Nick Daniel, my boy Durrani is in the building. Durrani is in the building. So I tell people this. I said with Trae Young, and you know the part that get me mad. I see all these like Lakers trade proposals, right? And every trade proposals, you got D'Lo, Rui Hachimura, and Hood Safino. And no matter who it is, I'm like, how y'all think y'all gonna get these players and starting with D'Lo and Archimore, you're gonna have to put in Reeves and them guys and Dalton Connect. It's no getting around that. The Lakers don't got no real picks like that, you know what I mean? So why they think I be seeing, the Lakers need, I could see certain players like the Valanciunas and stuff like that, even like Jeremy Grant because it's his contract. But I saw trade proposals for Trae Young. I think I screenshot it. I'm like, and I went to the dude page. And I'm like, bro, you got to stop this, man. Like, you think you're going to get that without that? Trae Young, Lakers going to get Trae Young. You got to start with Connect and Reeves. It's going there. He got a contract. You think Trae Young is a player, like I said, he's very dangerous, especially like in a one-game setting. Like they about to play the Knicks in the tournament. He's very dangerous. Trae Young, now if you sit there, now he's not the best player in the NBA. But if you give me a game 7 and they say, who is one of the top 5 players in a game set, and you'll be scared. Me personally, that I'll be scared. Like if my team played in the top seat, don't look at the rest of their team. I'm just saying that particular player in the game 7. Trae Young is up there. Trae Young scares me because he could knock down, he could get hot, he get his guys involved, and he don't care. He don't care. And I've been saying this. This is not nothing because what happened last night, but he always hit big shots. When he's in his bag, he's very dangerous. Now, if you could just sit there going to team, now if you go Milwaukee, Dame dangerous, but the thing I say Trae is more dangerous than Dame because Trae getting guys involved. He dropping off dimes, doing out the game. Like you said, game 7, Dame type probably can shoot his load. Because let's say Dame have like 25 in the first half, Dame probably shot his load by the time the second half he's probably start wearing down because everything could just knocking down shots. Where Trae getting guys involved, easy lobs, easy cuts to the basket, and they keeping it afloat, and then he can explode at any minute. So if you say Milwaukee, I'd say Dame over everybody in Milwaukee. You say Boston, everybody over in the game 7. that I'd be more scared of. That particular player I'm talking about. You got who else? Brooklyn, of course. Nobody with who else? Washington, nobody in Washington. Uh Charlotte, nobody in Charlotte. Now I'm breaking this stuff down to you guys. Philadelphia, nobody in Philadelphia. Um, who else? Except Boston. I'm going through the East. Detroit, nobody in Detroit. So now this so far he's number one right now. As why I'm thinking of players. I ain't get to a lot of players right now. Who else? What other teams? Cleveland. Donovan scares me. I Donovan scares the daylights out of me. I wouldn't put him. I wouldn't say Donovan. Um. So who else? Indiana. Nobody on Indiana. Um. I just go to the West real quick. I know I missed some teams in the East. Now I'm just go to the West. San Antonio. Nobody in San Antonio. Houston. Nobody in Houston. The Lakers. Nobody in the Lakers. Um. Um. Dallas. Nah, I say Luca, cause Luca could do the same thing. He could get you dimes too, and he could just wear you down. Nah, but I definitely over Kyrie. But Luca no. Jokic no, cause Jokic gonna get you rebounds, assists, and he could score dominant. He could just be. You could start double teaming. He could be a handful if he a mad Jokic on the game 7. So I won't say Jokic in Denver. Who else? Minnesota. Nobody in Minnesota. Um, that's my son. Oh no, I am. Um, who else? Golden State's nah. Steph's nah. I want Steph dangerous. Steph very dangerous. So I won't say him over no Steph. Sacramento, yeah, he got anybody on Sacramento. Um, who else? Who else? Like I said, he easy. Like I said, and he's easy that I would be worried about more than any. Like he's definitely top 5. He's definitely top 5. A game 7 and y'all playing 18. He's very on one game. Now I ain't gonna say a whole series now. One game, because he could get dangerous and he could just change a whole. He could be a one-man army. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't do that. And he's scary because he can knock the 3. He knocking the free throws down. He's shifty. He swifting through, cutting through lanes, dropping dimes off. He's scary. He's scary. So with a guy like that, he said Ant-Man scared me, but Ant-Man, you stop his drive. Like Ant-Man is like up and down, but Ant-Man is Ant-Man can go. John Morant and them guys can go, but this guy jumper is better than him. See, mind you, you gotta think about the 3-pointer, and he got that floater. And he could, when he get to that lane, he's dangerous because he's dropping off dimes. See, he giving you everything. See, that's the thing about Trae Young, because he's shifty. You gotta watch him, and he could pass real good. And once he get through that lane, he got a nice floater. Then he got them dropping them dimes once he's in there. Nah, what's the name ain't doing that. What's the name? I'm gonna let him live with the jump shot. How I play Ant-Man, I'm letting him. I'm gonna back up off him. I'm gonna tell my defender, put a bigger defender on him and back up off him. Let him keep giving the jump shot. That's it. You can't play Ant up close because he can get by. Then he's strong. But I'm back up off him and let him. He got to kill me with the jump shots, and that's not his strong suit. You know what I'm saying? Especially you got some reliable guys in that paint. Come on, we got 11 likes. I got a lot of the homies in it here. I got B Skrills, Greg Brown, Tim, my boy Lee Kennedy. I got Timbo. I got I can't Jeter, J.R. Jeter, Whitney, the Roney, Sean Family, Mr. Nathaniel. Got the guys in here. We got 13, 14 likes. Come on, man. Y'all got me early on Saturday. But that's the point I'm making. You know what I'm saying? You that guy there is a threat. So you think they know he's a threat. Atlanta got nothing. Atlanta don't even fill out their stadium. You think they gonna worry about they can't they know the free agency. Number one, y'all have to look at this. The NBA landscape changed, right? It changed where a lot of guys not gonna get paid like they used to, because now teams is like now being real hesitant how they slotting these guys, how they gonna pay they main player, their second player, and a third. They top three players now it's kind to it's get going there. If they paying two guys big money, that third guy's not that's not gonna be ideal for a lot of teams, especially where they at. They not doing that no more. A lot of guys got over, but now it changed. If them guys like guys like Jaden McDaniel, he got all that money. If he was a free agent this year right here, he would never get that money. Because they'd be looking at, hold up, that's why they had to get rid of Cat. Because they like, hold up. And that's the mistake they made. They paid them way too early. See, my thing is this the thing why I don't get with teams. Why I say teams is stupid, right? Because you paid them way too early. A guy like that, you could have risked him being, the money you gave him, you could have risked him, and no other team could have paid them that. That's number one. You could have risked him going to free agency, and you could have matched it. You could have risked that because you got matching power. Once he went to free agent, match it. I'm not giving no guy like that no $200 million. And you can look at his game and see he never been no real big time offensive player. So you look at, okay, his defense was good, but now you expecting him to be better on offense, which he's not. He's the one really to me killing them, because he's not no all world shutdown defender. If I'm going to pay a defender, if a guy strictly a defender, and I'm paying, see the difference between offensive players, defensive players, you can feel you could get your money's worth more in an offensive player than defender player. Because really, defender players, they just better than others, but if you really lock them, they really not like that defensively, where they can by themselves hold it down. A real good defender, to be honest, should be covering for two people. That's how you rate defenders. They should be covering from two people. Like their presence is, instead of is one defender, their presence should feel like two defenders on that court. That's a real defender, if you ask me. Like cover ground. Like you saw Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders covered that whole field, both sides was his. That was his Allen, Revis Allen. You know what I mean? That's defenders. You know what I mean? Shot blockers where anything in that paint, not just right there, anything in that, like Anthony Davis is a real legit defender. He covers a lot of ground. Anthony Davis is like two people. He's not that. You know what I'm saying? He's not that. Jalen McDaniels is not that. He got paid way too much money. But now, like I said, it's the time and everything. That's why Brandon Ingram got caught up in things. They're paying Zion all this money. And then you still got CJ on your books. Even though, you know what I mean, at the next year he gone, but New Orleans nobody trying to hit that luxury tax. That's what I said. Things different. Then you got you just paid Murphy 25 and Murray. Like they books not super crazy, but it's to the point where it's like, hold up. They not trying to give him no max. He didn't show that he deserved a max. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. He didn't show that he's a max guy. So you can't, in today's NBA, is more structured now. Like now, some of these guys like, if you like, oh, I'm getting max money, where we at as a team? Can I survive? Can we be championship? And that's why I said it's hard. So back to Atlanta. You look at their books, you go, okay, look at their books, who they got in their books and things like that. Okay, they got a couple guys getting off their books and stuff soon. Why would they best player playing thing? Why would they? You think they doing just want a D-Lo just to clear salary? I hate seeing that. They'd be like D-Lo, Rui, like why? Why would they do that? And as far as value wise, if you go value wise on the Lakers, that's not even their top 4 players. Value. I ain't saying better because D-Lo to me is better than Reeves in them, but I'm not. It's not about better. It's about vodka. D-Lo got a lot of shit with him. He comes with a lot of baggage. So you know what I mean. You're not gonna say no D-Lo, but value wise, you got the main value Anthony Davis, right? Then your second guy you got LeBron James, but he's old, so his value is tricky. He's old, so he's like an incomplete because he's old. His legendary status where the team 9 times 10 might not trade him. You know what I mean? He definitely ain't getting traded to any team. So he has no trade clause. So LeBron is like, don't even count him. You know, he got a no trade clause. He's not going to any team if he was to get traded. It may be a very short list of teams if he would accept. You know what I'm saying? So you got Bron, you got AD, you got Bron. So take Bron out. So you got AD. So now value player, you got Reeves. He's a guy that, you know, teams like it don't have a bad contract, but that contract about to be up. So this is why if I'm the Lakers, his value not going to be the same. His value, what makes Reeves' value good? Because he gets about $13-14 million, and teams love that. But if he was to sit there, if he was getting that money they thought he was going to get, he wouldn't be looked at the same. He looked at different because his contract, but that thing about to be over. So if the Lakers going to make a move, they better do it now because Lakers going to have to re-up him, and he's going to get paid this time. And it's going to be different. He may get $25 million. He may get $25 million. So now it's not the same. His value drops. Then you got Dalton Connect. Dalton Connect on a rookie deal. He's showing some flat. This is the time to capitalize. If you trying to, Lakers have to make up, not tomorrow, today. Lakers got to make up their mind right now what they want to do. If you think, oh, we got LeBron AD, I want to try to get one more last squeeze, you got to do what you got to do. You got, if one of them star players, quote unquote, I don't like calling star players. Like I said, a lot of players in today's NBA not good to me. But these so-called star players, they become available. You can't play with these people. You can't play. Nobody want to send them to the Lakers anyway. Lakers always have a tax anyway. You got to go heavy. Connect, Reeves, and the picks, and then whoever you may need a salary filler. You can't play with them. You can't. It's hard to make trades to begin with. You can't play with them. And the good thing about Connect, because Connect only make a few $1 million. He make about $4 million. So that's the good thing about him as far as a trade. But if you not trying to do that, just don't do nothing. But as far as a pick, I'm not trading no pick trying to because you're not going to win. You're not gonna fool yourself. Think, okay, oh, I'm gonna get a Valanciunas. Oh, I'm gonna get a if we get Valanciunas, we straight. If they end up having to get a first, I don't think you have to get a first for Valanciunas. Or for Finney Smith, we get Finney Smith, we straight, and have to get a first round pick for him. Like, if now let's say because him and Rui make about the same money. Rui and the first round, no. But let's just say or Cam Johnson. Yo, I want Cam Johnson, so I'm gonna get Rui and Josefino in the first round pick for Cam. That's not moving no needle. You're still not winning no championship. Now you just lost another first round pick. and you're still gonna be the same. You might be a tad bit better, but it's still not cutting it. And but you lost another first round pick. You lost another first round pick. So you can't do that. The Lakers have to make up their mind today. If you want to say I'm trying to, if you think that, I don't think that. Me personally, my focus would be getting LeBron off that team. Because you can't, LeBron got you handcuffed because he's fool's gold. Because he's going to make you think and have you moving like a team operating, trying to win a championship and making certain moves that's not going to benefit you. So he's fool's gold. So now you're like, okay, Anthony Davis is playing great. LeBron still, numbers is going to always be solid with LeBron. Oh, LeBron still did that. One last squeeze. We can do it. We can do it. If you're going to do that, if you're going to say that, you have to be fully committed and get a real deal player. You can't. If a Trae Young come, don't even play with them. Before other teams start dropping out bombs and looking to my value, if a guy like Trae Young come available, Reeves connect and whatever. Well, what you want? You got to go hard like that. Now at least you got a base with Anthony Davis, Trae Young. And now if you're in the playoff setting, you got somebody dangerous. You have a defender back there, Anthony Davis, and you got a dangerous player like Trae Young that can win you some games in the playoffs. I'm just about playoffs. Someone dangerous where LeBron don't have to. LeBron could be your third best player. Then it's like, okay, cool. But don't sit there and be playing with teams and, Trae Young, we give you, that's the same thing they did with Murray. They did the same thing with Murray. We give you D'Lo, Rui, a first round pick, or you can have Vanderbilt, however you want to do it. You could take one first round pick, 3 seconds. Nah, that's not with them big dogs like that. It's not cutting it. It's not cutting it. You can't play with these people. If you want to go make your mind up, you have to put all your chips in the front. You have to put all your chips in the front and then you have to know who you're dealing with. You gotta know who you're dealing with and what that player means to that other teams. You say trade Reeves over Connect. Yeah, but I agree. But yeah, just like the Brandon Ingram thing, again, I saw that and I ain't see why would New Orleans do that? Why would New Orleans take Rui and D'Lo? What would New Orleans taking that for in the first round pick? What would they get with that? Because a first round pick New Orleans, number one, David Griffin, he already showed you he gonna squeeze the Lakers. He squeezed the Lakers crazy. Why would they take, number one, they wouldn't even want D'Lo. D'Lo wouldn't start and they wouldn't even want, they have a bunch of guards already. You'll have Murray, CJ, Herb Jones play there sometimes. Then they got the young kid Hawkins. And then D'Lo go off their books. They ain't doing that. And this for one, they not doing that for Ingram. They could get better deals for that. You know what I'm saying? They would rather lose him for nothing because they wouldn't have. See, this is people kill me. Sometimes people say lose somebody for nothing, right? That only works on certain situations. It's true you're rather, but you don't want to set that precedence, though. You know what I'm saying? You say, oh, they're gonna lose them for nothing. Okay, cool. I'm not taking no scratch. If I don't have nothing, a shining star at the end of the day, they don't want none of their players. If outside Reeves and Connect, let's just say that, right? Let's say the stuff I've been watching. I've been seeing all type of Brandon Ingram. This guy is an easy 25-point scorer. Easy. He get that with ease. He don't even go, like if he had a coach and he had like somebody behind him, he can go. He's young. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me, New Orleans know what they got with him. He really been their best player the whole time. Zion ain't even been there, but they best player. They put him up for there. You saying for nothing. They don't need D'Lo, period. So you people have to stop thinking when the players coming, those players only serve cause for salary. D'Lo only there for salary. They already know we're not bringing him back. If they bring D'Lo to trade, it's like he going to expire and let him go. You know what I mean? Rui, they don't want him. It's not like these guys, they don't want a team. So when people look at trades, you can't look at trades like that. You can't look at trades and say, oh, they're getting for nothing. At least they're getting deal. No, it's not at least if they don't want them. They only need them guys. That's why they want them guys who's on aspiring contract when their contract runs out as nothing. So it's like they're losing for nothing anyway. So let's put this in context. Let's say D'Lo, Hood Safino, and Rui, for instance. They don't want none of them. Let's say they don't want them. Don't have no need for none of them, right? They want them off the team. They already got plans. Okay, when free agency come, we not signing these guys back. So now it's like they lost them for nothing. Now only a first round pick in 29. GMs, you have to look at it like this. Lakers only could do a 29, right? We're in 24 right now. David Griffin, time's been rough for him. It been rough for David Griffin. You have to look at it like this. You have to look at, like I said, when you think about trades, you have to think about, it's not just think about the Lakers. You have to think about both teams, where they sitting at. David Griffin, he said he was going to come change New Orleans around, do this and do that, blah, 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 right? He going to build the team, the city. He hired Swin Cash. Oh, he said, oh, the diversity, Trajan Langan. Oh, he had like Asian people in his organization. He had black, white, Asian. He had the Hispanic guy, I forgot his name, was part of the organization. This is diversity. He preached that. I remember when he got the job, he talked all about diversity. I forgot the Asian guy works in their organization. I don't know their positions. I know he had Trajan Langdon. He has Swin Cash. He has a woman. He got a woman, hired a woman, and it was a Hispanic guy. I forgot his name, and he had some white people. You know what I mean? Oh, we's a family. I'm changing the culture. Everybody hype. Boom, 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 right? It's all good. Maybe he did change the culture as far as off the court. But on the court, he made promises. But they drafted Zion. Oh, it's a new life. This, that, and the third. Everything is this New Orleans is like future is bright. You got Zion. You got the point guard wizard and Lonzo Ball. You could picture him throwing it up to Zion. Lonzo could play defense. He could pass. He runs that floor. You got a young guy, Brandon Ingram. You got a Swiss Army knife and a guy like Josh Hart. They got all these picks. The Lakers gave them the 4th pick of the draft, and they done got DeAndre Hunter. I mean, no, they flipped that pick, and they got Jackson Hayes, a bunny that jumps out the gym, and they got Nikhil Alexander in that deal. Oh, they's feeling good. And they got other picks coming from. They got a boatload of picks, pick swaps with the Lakers. They looking good. He got patted on his back for that deal. He got patted on his back for that deal. Even though they lost that deal, losing their best player, Anthony Davis, people like, you did good. Everybody said that. So the people and the organization, everybody felt good. David Griffin did a good job, right? So now Ingram been their best player all these years since he been there, right? He been there for some years now. People like him, this, that, and the third. Boom, boom. He kept getting hurt with him. You got to show your fan base what you saying, leaving for nothing. You can sit there. Your fan base will live better. I'm telling you this. I know this. They can sleep better if you sit there and you say, let's say the trade deadline go by, right? And you go, yo, we couldn't find a trade. I didn't like the offers we was getting. This guy's an all-star player. We love Brandon. Brandon means the world of us. Bow, 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 bow. we going to work hard and try to get a deal done in the summer to try to re-sign him, right? You tell him that, right? Let's say, okay, boom, he leaves in free agency, right? And they'll go, oh well, why we tried to sign him back, and he didn't want to come back. He felt the way, but at the time we couldn't give him that contract because his injury history and where we at with the aprons and stuff like that. Teams to be mad, but you could deal with that. That will come and go. But when you sit there and you go, okay, boom, and you make a trade, and then nobody likes the Lakers. Now he's on the Lakers, your best player on the Lakers, and you get back D'Lo and Rui, and let's say our first round pick. This is what they're saying. And the end of the season, D'Lo, let's say New Orleans don't make the playoffs. Let's say this is a trade deadline deal. So let's say the next 20-something games, they got D'Lo, or I think they will probably sit there, if they not in anywhere playoff thing, and they get D'Lo at deadline, I wouldn't be surprised they buy him out. He'd be a buyout candidate, right? And Rui, let's say they just play out the remainder of the games, and they gone, and all he got a first round pick. And teams watch this guy put up 20-something points every year since he's been there, and he's still 26, 27 years old. Your fan base gonna be pissed off at him. They fan base and everybody in the league gonna be like, come on, like that's what you got. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. So don't look at it as, oh, you got nothing, because if you don't want the players you get in, they're just gonna fall out in the sun. You just gonna just let them expire, the contracts expire or whatever. It's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. So Lisa go, okay, Reeves, you could pump him up. Okay, boo. Okay, he's part. We really like him. He part now. He's on your team for he's next year come in. He going through training camp with you. Okay, you got first round pick with him. Let's say he get you 14 points or whatever. All right, you could sell it a little better. He's in your rotation. Let's say you say, okay, we could start him at the 2. And he do a couple nice things. The fans like him. Okay, cool. You could sell that a little bit. It's not, y'all feel the real lot. It's not all about it. It's a lot of factors in the NBA. It's fan bases. It's then, like I said, Dave Griffin ain't do much since he been there. So 2029 pick ain't helping him right now. It's not helping him. So he got to show results because it's like he made these promises, he doing this, doing that, and the team never really did nothing. They missed the playoffs, make the playoffs, first round exit, keep being in these play-ins and all that. Like, you know what I mean? They struggle in the play-ins. They in and out, like, you know what I mean? They keep, you know what I mean? That been them since he been there. You see what I'm saying? It had to be that. Yeah, New Orleans gonna want something. You gotta stop this. This would get me mad with Laker fans. They fall in love with players, but they don't like other players, but think other teams just gonna want them. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. I'm sorry. And you guys gotta stop that thinking. Stop that wishful thinking. I be saying things Trae Young, and I be saying, like, really? Really? You think you gonna get Trae Young? You really think you'll get Trae Young for D'Lo and Rui? Like, you really like the even that, to me, I would think that disrespect. D'Lo value is real bad right now. Real bad. I told you he's not going to be, if he get the mid-level, it may be on a 1-year deal, man. If he get him, it's gonna be on a 1 year deal. And that's just what it is. He said Trae worth 3 first-round picks. Moneyball, what up? Tony, what up? Eric, what up? Knowledge, what up? The answer, what up? Fair game, what up? Humble, what up? Lee Kennedy, what up? You said stop the delusion. Yeah, I agree. These guys, I be hate seeing it, man. I swear I hate seeing it. Cause I'm like, you guys ain't respecting anything. They just come, it don't work like that. What you want, oh, you want that because you want it to be Trae Young, Austin Reeves, Connect, Bron, AD. You want that. That's how you want your team to look. Okay, cool. A lot of teams want their team to look a certain way, but that's just not the reality right now. He said, I expect everybody to be a basketball savant like you. Nah, I don't expect that, but I just think some stuff this common sense. Like, you have to look at things. I'm not saying David Griffin in hot water, but he been there long enough now. It's like, bro, he got to be hitting. Whatever moves he make, especially when you move off your first and second best player, you can't sit there and think like that. This is big. This Brandon Ingram thing is big for them. And then, mind you, if you look at the pipeline, that's the pipeline from AD. So now they pipeline from AD be only pipeline they got from AD right now is Brandon Ingram. That's far as the initial trade. But then if you go deep into it, it's Trey Murphy and Herb Jones. Trey Murphy and Herb Jones. Brandon Ingram is big for them. That move there, it gotta count for them. It gotta make sense for them. It has to make sense for them. When they do that, it has to make sense for them. Or I could see him getting fired. He's not stupid. One thing I can know about David Griffin, he's not stupid. He said, when the last time Pelinka done anything? See, the thing is with that is, see, if we all sit there and deal with reality here, one thing, Rob might, I'm not saying he is, I don't know, but Rob might be thinking how I'm thinking. He know Bron, you got this thing. Jeanie loves Bron more than Rob do. I think Rob appreciates Bron, but Rob really wants to get to it. He wants to get his hands dirty and see his fruits of his own labor. Rob know you can't build a team like this every year. You scrambling because you're trying to do a quick fix for because there's one guy and he's not the same. He's not the same. LeBron is not the same. Rob ain't stupid. He could see that, and every year you can't keep scrambling. Every year, move 4 or 5 different players moving around like this to try to scramble, try to win. It don't work like that. Then this guy's old, man. He's 40. So Rob's hands really tied. Thanks, bro. My boy Jonathan Neely with the donation. My boy with the donation. I appreciate that. He said Saturday morning cooking. Yeah. But that's the thing. I like to tell people some real shit, Jonathan. I like to tell people some real shit because it's not as easy as it's think with the Lakers. The Lakers, what they had to do, make a decision with LeBron. They keep trying to scramble and think they're gonna get around. If you like, you have to sit there and say, listen, they got to go in there and see that's the problem. I don't want no ladies to get offended. Please, ladies, don't get offended. But the thing with women, they get attached emotionally involved where business sometimes could get thrown out the window. What I heard, they said it crushed her with to get rid of Kyle Kuzma. I'm not saying this that she doing that because I don't know about that. But they said crushed her with Kuzma. But hold on, people. And if I'm the Lakers, I will. You know he wants to play with Steph and Draymond Green. I would right now at this point in time, LeBron James a poison on your team. His son makes a minimum deal. It'd be him and Bronny, and I would ask go say, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Stop with the gravy train, Jeanie. Jeanie has to stop with the gravy train. And the Kuzma thing, the reason we think everybody and their mother kept saying, see, LeBron went to him, what I heard, Pelinka, and other guys, they was like, yo, we got to do this. Cause she was hell bent thinking saying that, you know, she didn't really, that's not something she really wanted to do. She felt Kuzma, she wanted Kuzma to be a long time Laker. Just like she wanted this like the fan base loved the Caruso, but the financial part when they did that, and then this where you had Clutch comes in that. See, they blame. See, the thing is, they blame everything on LeBron James. I mean, not LeBron. They blame everything on Rob Pelinka, but the truth of the matter is, LeBron James had say in that, right? LeBron James, they blame everything on, but KCP, not KCP. Taylor Horton Tucker was their client, was LeBron James' client. They had to keep him close and do that, right? So, and everybody, even myself, felt, you know, Horton Tucker was a guy that's Horton Tucker is a guy that's going to you know, his age, he's only 19, 20 years old. His upside and things. If they'd have kept, it was adding 30. If they'd have brought back Caruso, it add 30 more million to their thing. $36 million extra. So it sounds like nothing to us. Well, it sounds like a lot to me. To you guys, it sounds like much to you guys, but it sounds like not much to you guys. But it's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money, and it's like extra for this guy. So, you know, that's just what it was, and that was their client. That was their client. So you can't blame just Rob. You have to put that on LeBron James and Clutch too. That was a thing. Yeah, my ride is here. Let me I'll be right back. My ride is here.